What's going on, guys? XX Husky here. So I've been having a problem with arc raiders in my computer crashing, and I think it has something to do with maybe my computer's getting too hot, or option two, it's thinking my RGB software for my keyboard and stuff is hacked, so it's crashing the game, because I had that problem with Warzone. But I thought this would be kind of a fun series to make, and going through my whole computer, optimizing everything, cleaning it, and getting it to run as fast as I can with some overclocks, and bringing you guys along with it to see what results we get. And so right now I was thinking we'll probably clean up the computer, get the dust out of it, make sure the fans are going the right direction. Let's see, pull this screen over. We got one screen here, we got one screen here. So what we're looking at right here, oh, I'm in the way, aren't I? Let's scooch that over. There. So what we're looking at is down here. So we got system temperature, which is 35 degrees at idle. MOS, which is, actually, I don't know what those are, to tell you the truth. Let's look those up. It is an MSI motherboard. Okay, MOS, yeah, MOSFETs, power delivery, the components that feed power to the CPU. PCH, also known as a chipset, so it'll be the temp of the Z590 chipset. Oh, so the North Bridge. Okay, that's what controls your processor speed. All right, so yeah, that's what it is. All right, bring this back. Cool. So yeah, MOSFET temperature idle 44, PCH with North Bridge 34 degrees. Our CPU fan under 1,000 RPMs, which I don't know what percentage that is. Oh, here's our CPU temperature 52 degrees Celsius. Okay, and I am running a slightly overclock on my RAM, so that could be a problem too, which we will try and eliminate. Let's boot up Arc Raiders and see how hot it's getting, because it was crashing mid-tutorial. Dang. So my CPU temp just hit like 87 degrees. Woo! My processor is like 95 degrees Celsius. 96. Holy cow. 97 on my processor. Oh my goodness. So I think there is something going on with my fans and my computer, because still my CPU fan is only 1500 RPMs, and that is not a lot. It says it's 100%, but I don't believe that. So yeah, there's some things that I can be doing. Wow, it should not be that hot. Man, my CPU is at 99 degrees right now. Look at that, right there. 99, or it was. Overlays, there you go. It can stay there while I play. Look at that. I'm not lying. What is this? Stress test? Benchmark? Can we stress test it? And then I'll bring this over here and see if it... Okay, so yeah, well, I'm going to let this run for 5 minutes and come back with you guys. And we're going to check up on our temperatures. Alright, we're just at that 5-minute mark. We got 7 frames. Let's close this out. So I got everything written down. What is our max temp for i9 11900K? Max temp. TJ Max is 100 degrees Celsius. Anything hitting 100 degrees Celsius consistently means your cooling needs improvement. 100 degrees Celsius means it's thermal throttling. Anything below 95 is fine. So yeah, I bet you my fans are clogged up with dust and dog hair. I'm not gonna lie. Got 3 dogs in the house. Let's have this here. Let's do a quick benchmark. Let's run it, see what scores we get real quick. And that'll tell us if our adjustments make anything better. I did not realize that they had like online benchmarking stuff, which is pretty cool. Boom. We got 55,255. Cool. Let's get into cleaning up the computer. I will see you guys in the GoPro. Alright, so here's the station. Here's where I record and everything. That right there is a total mess of wires. It looks like we'll have to get cleaned up. They got some cobwebs coming down here, so that might be something to do with it. There might be a spider nest down here. See all those cobwebs? There's some hair buildup. We have some dust in the ports, it looks like. I don't know how well you can see it on the camera. There's some dust. You'll see when I open it up. There's the AIO. Hey, there's a little spider back there. See that black thing right there? It's a little spider. So I'm gonna get the vacuum. got the computer out now, and so it's looking a little rough. I'm gonna sit you guys on the tri-stand, and I'm gonna try and talk you through what's going on. So now we're going to be checking our fan direction. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. I want these two to come in, and I want these two to go out. Okay, so that fan's going that way. That fan's pushing out. Let's see. Fan's going in. That fan's going in. Okay. Cool. So they're all facing the right way. I forgot I gotta write down where my fans are plugged in at, so I know which ones I'm adjusting. And so we got this back fan here, goes to the back panel. Oh, dang it! I'm gonna have to open up the back panel for that. Okay. And then we have this one right here that's plugged into system fan 6. And then we have our pump. And we got this. This don't go nowhere. We got that one. I don't even know if that one's plugged in. God dang! I'm gonna take the back panel off real quick and see which wires are going where. Nope, that is not gonna work. So this is just tied right into the power supply. So I need to change those. I'm gonna plug it to the motherboard so I can make a fan profile for them. Okay, let's break these zip ties off. Go. Okay, take this out. Take that off. All right, but yeah, we're gonna take these through and hook up to the motherboard. That was a dummy mistake that I did. I don't know why I did that. Okay, so there's that fan there. There's that fan there. Yep, cool. I can put the side panel back on. So we got that fan there. We got this back fan here. We got these over here. We got that there. I don't know where anything's going. So back fan. Let's hook that to, we're going to bring under the graphics card right here. We're going to do system fan 4. System fan 6. Plug in this fan. Do system fan 5. This must be RGB then. And we got our pump. And this is RGB. Okay, got it. Okay. Those are stupid RGB lighting. I don't want RGB lighting. I could care less. Let's tuck these wires back down out of the way of air. Okay, cool. That's done. Now we're going to turn it on to make sure our fans are running. Alright, let's see. Let's turn it on. We're going to go straight into the BIOS. Double check all our fans are running. Alright. Okay, we got CPU 1, we got pump, temperature source. Okay, CPU core 27, 27, 26, 20, 24. So what do we got? I wrote these down. So the top fan is system 6. Okay, that is system 6, that's running. Alright, back fan is system 4. That's running. Can I change it? There it goes, PWM, perfect. Now it's registering. Alright, what else we got? We got the front system fan 5, that's running. 645. So yeah, they're all running right now. Perfect. And then we're gonna double check down below. Let's see. So we got this fan's running. That fan's running. This fan is running. Oh, yep, hear it. That one's running. All right, time to put the window on, I think, and boot into Windows. I'm gonna leave this front cover off because it blocks so much freaking air. All right, so this is after cleaning the desktop out, and yeah, getting all the dust out and making sure all our fans are freaking plugged in. And so now we're running OBS Studio, and our idle, since I looked at the video before, on our system before it was 35, now it's 32. The MOSFET was 43 and now we're at 40. PCH was at 34 and now we're at like 30, 31. CPU core before we were sitting at 64. Looks like we're at 54, 55. CPU socket before was 52. CPU socket 43 before it was 52. CPU speed, or fan I guess, was 51, and now it's down in the 30s. That is amazing. Let's go ahead and do a benchmark. Actually, let's do a stress test for 5 minutes, get everything freaking heat soaked, and then we'll do our benchmark and see what we're doing. All right, so I'm gonna let this run for 5 minutes and write down my stuff. You guys will see me after. All right, we just hit 5 minutes. We got 7 frames like we did last time, but our temperatures, if you could look up right there. Okay, our max we were hitting is 97 degrees on the CPU core. Our last time we did that, it was 99, if you remember. Right now we're hitting about 78 degrees on the socket temperature. Before it was 81. We're still at 100% CPU fan, which is blowing air through our radiator. Now we come down here to our system temperature. Before it was 40. Now we're just hit 35. It's been sitting around 34 pretty consistently. Our MOSFET was 64. Now we're hitting 74 degrees. But that's probably because if you look at our frequency, it is not thermal throttling. We're at full processing power right now. So that's why our MOSFET connector is hot, because it's putting out the 100% of the power it needs without throttling down, which is amazing. Our PCH temperature before was 41, and now we're hovering around 32, 33. Okay, let's end this stress test real quick, let it cool down, and then we're gonna hit that benchmark and see if our numbers increased. But man, that is a night and day difference from before, with a bunch of dust on our fans not plugged in right. So now they're getting taken care of. They're actually ramping up like they're supposed to. All right, let's see what our benchmark test gets us. Our last score was 55,255. That's probably why Arc Raiders was crashing all the time. Boom. All right, score 55,972. That is a 520 point difference right there. Boom. Now we get more out of this by ramping up our fan curves and making our fans use 100% of their fan speed. Be a little louder, but I don't care. I want more performance. So that'll be our next adventure. This is awesome. I bet you I could play Arc Raiders now just fine, but I want to get more out of this. So I'll see you guys next time. If you guys enjoyed this video, like this series, leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button there, and YouTube says you'll enjoy this recommended video right here. Love you guys. Peace.